Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, lived a speedy rabbit named Benny. Benny was known far and wide for his incredible speed. He could dash across the meadow in the blink of an eye, leaving everyone in awe of his swiftness. Benny loved to boast about his speed, often challenging other animals to races just to show off his talent. And then there was Sally, a wise and patient snail. Sally was the complete opposite of Benny. She moved slowly, taking her time to enjoy the beauty of the meadow. She believed in the power of persistence and never rushed through life. Despite her slow pace, Sally was respected by all the animals for her wisdom and calm demeanor. One sunny day, the animals of the meadow decided to organize a race. They wanted to see who would win if Benny, the fastest rabbit, raced against Sally, the slow but determined snail. The news of the race spread quickly, and soon all the animals gathered to watch this unusual competition. The meadow was buzzing with excitement. The birds chirped loudly, the squirrels chattered, and even the usually quiet deer were animated. Everyone was eager to see if the swift rabbit could outpace the determined snail. The race began with a loud cheer from the crowd. Benny, as expected, sped ahead, leaving a cloud of dust behind him. He dashed through the meadow, his legs moving so fast they were almost a blur. He was confident, perhaps too confident, in his ability to win the race easily. Halfway through the race, Benny felt he was so far ahead that he could afford to take a break. He found a shady spot under a tree and decided to rest. He lay down, closed his eyes, and soon drifted off to sleep, dreaming of his victory. Meanwhile, Sally kept moving at her own steady pace. Her determination was unwavering. She didn't let Benny's head start discourage her. She believed in her own pace and knew that slow and steady could win the race. She moved inch by inch, never stopping, never giving up. Sally's journey was not easy. She faced many obstacles along the way. There were rocks to climb over, puddles to navigate around, and tall grass to push through. But Sally kept moving, her eyes fixed on the finish line. She believed in herself and her ability to complete the race. Benny woke up with a start. He realized he had wasted precious time. Panic set in as he looked around and saw that Sally was much closer to the finish line than he was. He jumped up and sprinted back to the race, his heart pounding in his chest. Benny ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. Sally was already at the finish line, moving with grace and determination. The crowd erupted in cheers as Sally crossed the finish line, victorious. Benny skidded to a halt, panting and out of breath, realizing that he had underestimated Sally. And there she was, Sally the snail, crossing the finish line with grace. The animals gathered around her, congratulating her on her victory. Benny hung his head in shame, but Sally approached him with a kind smile. From that day on, Benny learned that speed isn't everything. He realized that his overconfidence and lack of patience had cost him the race. Sally taught him the value of patience and persistence. She showed him that sometimes slow and steady truly does win the race. The other animals also learned a valuable lesson that day. They saw that determination and perseverance could overcome even the greatest of odds. Sally became a hero in the meadow, and Benny, though humbled, gained a newfound respect for her and for the power of patience. Remember, friends, whether you're a rabbit or a snail, never underestimate the power of determination. It's not always about how fast you can go, but about how steady and persistent you can be. Life is not a race to be won quickly, but a journey to be enjoyed and cherished. So the next time you find yourself in a hurry, remember Sally the snail and her unwavering determination. Take a deep breath, stay focused, and keep moving forward at your own pace. Like and subscribe for more fun stories.